So is he upset post-fantasy date then? That's what it seems like.
Is this a fantasy day?
Is this fantasy week? Fantasy freaking sweets, baby.
Oh my God. Get ready for one big commercial break.
Nine commercial breaks.
Which is The Bachelorette Season Jenn. This is our intro.
Oh.
Yeah. Hi. Welcome to membriash.
Who else is watching this on Hulu? Why are there so many commercial breaks? Can we just talk about that? What is happening on this show?
I think they're trying to harass you into paying for the ad-free version.
Oh my God.
Because like if you don't, you just get absolutely bombarded with ads.
You know, to be honest,
what?
I'm like, maybe we should upgrade to ad-free just through the end of Bachelorette.
You just talked about getting rid of Hulu.
Yeah, we'll upgrade to ad-free.
For 3 episodes.
For 3 episodes.
No.
And
we're doing this raw dog style. We're watching commercials and we're cutting them for y'all. Except for the one commercial break that we had. We're doing 2 episodes in one today. We're a little delirious. So welcome to membriash, and we're watching The Bachelorette, and we're doing episodes 7 and 8, and then we're probably going to do episode 9 separately.
The men's Hell will be its own separate.
We didn't know that was on the same
special. Week. It usually is on a different week.
Oh God, it's just
weird.
It's
I don't
too
know
much.
What they're doing over here.
I don't know if it's if it's like the finale next week or if it's the episode before. Who cares?
I don't know what's going on.
Let's hop in.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
So we met on Tinder.
What is happening? How is this the beginning?
This is a cold open.
What?
Yeah, they're doing a cold open.
Who are these people?
So if anything, we can relate to the process that you guys are going through.
Why does Jen look terrified?
When you know, you know.
Why was that the cold open?
Yeah! Dev Dog!
What's this guy's name? Dylan? Devon.
Oh my God.
Seeing Devon just makes me feel so excited. I've missed him.
Strong front runner still.
I don't care about any of these men, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, they're probably all mediocre or problematic, given what we've heard.
Else, this is not the best. I like Jen, I really do. And the beginning of the season, I was like, yeah, this is great. And now I'm like, I don't care who she picks.
I didn't know you were so popular.
Some of them like me.
Who are all these people? They don't seem like they actually know him.
Everybody slow it down so that they can have their...
sweaty. How weird is that?
Oh, he's
They're
sweaty
just
as
keep
fuck.
run past them while they make out on the bridge.
So you're gonna have my mom, Jennifer, my dad, Timo. I believe that's it.
Your stepdad is here.
Oh, my stepdad, Todd.
Todd.
Oh my God, I forgot him completely.
Poor Todd.
Poor Todd just got dropped.
Devon and I have expressed to each other that we are falling for each other. He told me he was falling for me before I did. It took me a couple weeks to get there.
I mean, you hung out for 20 hours, tops, at this point.
I don't think I could tell someone I'm falling for them. I'd be like, I mean, I barely know you.
Yeah, that's what you should say.
Barely know you.
I don't know you.
It does make me nervous that there are 3 other guys.
Yeah, blah, blah. This is what every single, oh, it makes me nervous. Yeah, of course it does.
Is it wrong that I don't care about any of these families? I just don't care.
I don't care about you, Jennifer. Not in a mean way.
Not in a mean way, but in a way that,
yeah.
I just can't. I can't be bothered with this episode.
I actually don't give a shit either.
I felt a certain way about you for a while, and...
No, he's telling her. He's going to tell her he loves her. He's telling her right now.
I thought he already told her.
Stop it. Don't eat those while we're doing this.
I thought he already told her.
No, he said he's falling.
Don't care anymore.
I love you, Jen. I love you, Jen.
I need you to know that, okay?
Why can't he's mumbling because he's being kissed.
I love you, Jen. I love you.
Oh, she snuck up in his shirt. Look at that.
That's
She's
cute.
gonna wear him as a skin suit.
The weight's been lifted off my shoulders in a sense.
Devon's for sure staying.
Today's the best day.
I mean,
They want the fantasy suite right now, baby.
Yeah. They got
Fantasy suites
tinted
in that
windows.
car.
Yeah, I know.
We are in Fairfield, Connecticut, and I'm at Jeremy's hometown.
How wild is it that Jeremy is in the final? What is going on with
This season is weird.
This is a weird season. Not that Jeremy actually turned out really great, and I do say I apologize, Jeremy, for judging you by your
No, I still judge you.
needlessly expensive vehicle.
But on the show, he actually is pretty great.
Yeah.
And he's good to Jen so far. And
Yeah.
I have lobster in my nose.
That's my aunt. Wait, I need to say.
Oh, she just randomly shopping there?
This is my mom's sister, Debbie.
I'm Jen.
That's funny.
Covered in butter.
He's like, oh my God, that's my aunt. And she's laughing in the
Covered
background.
in butter and trying to hug this woman.
It's nice seeing how close he is to his family and stuff.
I want to make sure that Jeremy is going to be ready for everything that comes at the end of this.
It's so weird because, she can't pick the person she actually likes. She has to pick the person that she likes and thinks will propose to her. It's such a weird scenario because what if she likes Jeremy more, but then she's not sure he's going to propose? So then she picks someone else that she technically likes slightly less.
When she was named the Bachelorette, she described what she looks for in a guy. And that is not Jeremy.
What did she describe looking for in a guy?
I don't know.
His mom is like, not Jeremy.
Just really curious as to if she sees a future with him.
The sister is also...
Oh,
They're
man.
like, for real, though?
This
It is a
bit
weird
of an
match.
interrogation, yeah.
I feel like Jeremy goes home today.
You think so?
Yeah, or I mean, not today, this episode. I feel like Jeremy goes home.
Well, the family so far is coming in a little investigatory.
They should,
Yeah.
though, because if his mom is like, she described what she wants and it's not
Yeah,
Jeremy.
that's true.
I mean, that's
valid.
a good red flag to have.
I mean, Jeremy might be a bit of a bunch of these other guys sucked, and so you're coming along for the family meetings kind of pick. He might be if I think about who's
She
here,
had Grant,
he's
though.
number 4.
Why wouldn't she have picked
Yeah,
Grant over him?
I mean,
It
she
doesn't
didn't
really make
feel the spark.
sense.
When she told me that they hadn't really expressed their feelings for each other, I did feel like that was a benchmark that I would have liked them to hit.
I agree.
They have some more conversations that they need to have.
Yeah, because they're just having fun. It's not going anywhere. You need to get engaged in like 2 days. Emily's really looking out.
She said that got some walls up, my guy.
She said I have walls up?
Yeah.
It is a bit shocking.
But she's not getting emotional expressions from him like she is from other guys. So
Yeah.
she has a different experience with other people, and you're not meeting that expectation at that point.
Yeah.
So maybe for him, he feels like he's being really open, but maybe he's not I'm saying I'm in love with somebody on the 3rd date kind of guy. You know?
Yeah.
So tell me, where are you at with everything?
I'm very happy.
There's something off. I don't feel like he's actually that into it. I don't even feel like she's actually that into it. I'm really unclear about why this is a hometown date, if
Yeah.
I'm honest. They have not gotten to the place where it makes any sense for them to be having a hometown date.
Because it doesn't even seem like that serious of a relationship.
No.
That's basically what the family questioning is hinting at. They're like, how are you even here right now?
Because this is the point where you would be saying that you love somebody.
Yeah, and you're seeing
And
it.
he's nowhere. He's not.
Yeah, he's like,
gonna
we're
do
having
that,
fun.
right?
Yeah. They're having a fun time dating, but like getting married?
Realistically, she doesn't check every box for him, and he doesn't check every box for her, and then the relationship really makes no sense. They're both nice people, but it makes no sense.
Yeah.
He's there for me.
But this is like not a game. It's your future together.
His mom is like, you guys, come on, you're not getting married. Like, you're not getting married to each other at the end of this.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
I wanted to hear him express how he's feeling about me. This is a huge step for both him and I.
It's kind of weird because I can't tell. I think they're both just using each other because she needs a 4th contestant.
Yeah.
And he needs to come off well. So, like, they're both doing that. But did either of them think they're going to get married? Because, like, I don't.
And he doesn't say anything. He just sends her out.
Peace. You know?
Peace. Yo, peace.
Jonathan talks a lot about how he has an emotional wall up and it's hard for him to be vulnerable, and he hasn't expressed his feelings for me yet.
Oh, I like Jonathan so much.
Jonathan's great.
He's my fave.
I feel like he's the one that should win, but won't.
I think so, too.
Because he seems really great.
Do I see them together, though?
that's true.
Not really.
Well, sort of, though.
Do I see her with any of these men long term? Not really.
I don't use the term like love lightly. So it's like, I don't want to say love if I'm not fully there, you know?
Well, you might get cut, though, Jonathan. 2 guys not using the L word.
I think Marcus doesn't either. I think Devon might be the
Oh,
sole
my
L-worder.
God. Oh,
It
isn't
is
there like a nobody's really invested kind of moment here?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's coming up.
It is a little wild to tell someone you barely know that you love them. Because,
Yeah.
like, love for a lot of people does mean something a little bit deeper than that.
Then just like, hey, I kind of like you.
I see it both ways. Like, if you
Yeah.
want to go around telling everybody you love them, you go for it. But, like,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you're somebody that word is a little bit more intentional, then that's fine, too.
Yeah. If you want to bomb people, you do it.
No, I'm not. What? I'm not.
What?
What?
Love bomb
No,
everyone in your life.
No.
Strangers,
No.
friends, family.
Don't do that.
I don't know Jen, and I don't want to see him get his feelings hurt, so I want to know what makes her think he's going to be that good partner.
She's not gonna. I'm sorry. I feel like she's picking Devon, like, for sure. So then it makes it frustrating for me when I'm watching her. Like, I feel like she knows she's picking Devon or Marcus.
At
And
this
then
point.
she's going to
There's
Jeremy
a real
and Jonathan's.
opportunity here.
Right. And
Yeah.
she's answering questions, but it's not.
That's
I
like
don't
when-
think that's the direction we're going.
You know, I have worries that, like, is this time that I've gotten to know her, is this just, like, what she wants me to see, or is it what she really is?
Inherently, it's going to be partially what the person wants you to see.
Yeah, even regular
if,
dating.
Right.
Yeah.
Even if they're trying their best to open up to you, like, you're not going to encounter every type of situation you will in the real life with them in this scenario.
I love you so much.
Love you too.
I love you too. I wanted to be included.
He's weird. You know, seeing him early on, I think a lot of people said the gimmick ones, they're always suspicious of people with big gimmicks. He had the biggest gimmick going in. And I see him with his family. He seems very real. Like,
he's just goofy.
I don't know. I kind of believe the guy.
He's goofy.
He's all right. I like Jonathan.
His gimmick was goofy. He's goofy.
Yeah, he's just a goofy guy.
When I said that this would be the thing that would open my eyes, it would be impossible for me to not say that I am.
He didn't say you say it, man. Say it, John.
Say it, Jonathan.
Jennifer Tran. I am falling for you.
Oh. I mean, for real though, like, you are gonna wonder like what the family thinks and stuff, and like having that approval probably means a lot.
Today, I am in Tacoma, Washington, meeting Marcus's family.
She doesn't look very Washington right now.
She isn't looking very Washington.
Wardrobe change.
Honestly, the white coat's a bad move because you're just likely to get in contact with dirt.
Totally.
You know, this is like.
There's a lot of dirt, a lot of rain.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with something nice, but look at it, it's almost touching the ground, and that's all.
That's a bad idea.
Yeah, that's tidal zone right there. It's all mucky, it's dirty.
I don't know, maybe I'm beating myself up a little bit because I'm like not in love with her yet.
Well, that's going to be a problem, Marcus. He's very confidently saying he's not in love with her. And that's like, it's not like he's like, I don't know. He's like, I am not in love with her yet.
I'm not in love with her. Right.
And that is...
It's a lot.
I think she can kind of sense I'm struggling to get there fully with her.
Constipated.
He might be constipated
in love, yeah.
Constipated in love.
He's upset about it, too.
He is.
Constipation is no joke.
It can, I mean, if it's been a while, you know?
It can affect you.
Yeah. Constipation, it can affect you. I remember when somebody like commented that we said we talked about poop too much, and they're like, "Too much poop talk. You should stop that." And I was like, "No."
That was a long time ago, wasn't it?
That was early on.
We had a poop episode.
Did we have a poop episode?
Yeah, we lost a few. We lost a few people during the poop episode.
That's true, we did.
Worth it.
I can picture myself in love with him for sure.
She doesn't want to say "I love you" if she's not going to get it back.
Yeah.
Just seeing him with you when you guys were walking in, like, I felt the energy and I felt the connection.
They seem to be having a very real conversation. Like, I don't know what it is about Marcus's sister, but she's able to have this conversation that doesn't even feel like the cameras are there. Like, I feel like I shouldn't be watching. The connection that they're having seems to be
the
like
two of
beyond
them
the
have
show.
a good connection.
Yeah,
like in this moment.
How do you feel about Jen so far?
Oh, I like her.
His sister is so sweet. She
Yeah.
clearly loves him so much.
I am falling for you.
Jeremy's going home.
Yeah, it feels like it. I feel like he's gonna end up like I'm falling for you, but it's never gonna progress past that.
We're all at peace, right? I mean, I am at peace with how things are.
I really wanted clarity, and I got a lot more of it.
Marcus is feeling some kind of way.
You know, as happy and as excited and as optimistic as I want to feel, like, I just kind of feel like I'm like behind.
He's not, though.
Well, no, but he's behind emotionally about feeling ready to propose.
That's true. But not really, because Jeremy's not there either. And Jonathan's not really there either.
Honestly, like, it's like this feeling of like shame of like not being there yet.
I mean, it would suck to feel like, especially I believe all these people like Jen, it would suck to be like, I really like this person, but I'm going to like bump out somebody that wants to spend the rest of their life with them so that like I'm not sure whether or not I want to marry them.
Like I'm a maybe, basically.
Yeah. That's intense.
I could think of me going home, but it doesn't, rationalize in my head. But it could be, delusion.
I think it is delusion for Jeremy.
For Jeremy.
Yeah.
I don't think he's a bad guy in the context of the show, but...
It's kind of like, we talked about this in one of the episodes, but they only know what they know. So for Jeremy, he's got a great connection with her because he doesn't know her connection with Devon or Marcus or Jonathan. And like...
Yeah.
I mean, like... It's pretty clear from the editing of the show and then from what we're seeing that she's more into Devon and Marcus than she is Jonathan and Jeremy, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna get their heart broken tonight.
I hope it's not me.
Don't let me down, Jen. Jen!
Devon.
Devon.
Yeah, there we
Easy.
I'm gonna call him.
Wait.
Call
him as they happen.
Yeah. Watch.
Oh, watch me. You going for 100?
Yeah.
Who's next? You primed?
Mm-hmm. Jonathan. Could be Marcus. Jonathan.
Oh! 2 for 2. You going for 100?
I knew it.
Gentlemen, it's the final roast tonight.
Marcus.
Jara Marcusy.
Stop it.
What?
Marcus. God.
I mean, it's going to be Marcus.
3 for
3, baby.
Yeah.
I'm like
Good
Nostradamus over here.
Shut up, dude. It tells all over the show.
Let's start a career as a psychic.
Do you think Jeremy's going to get a walk out?
You are delusional. Yeah, she's going to walk him out.
She has to. Is she going to watch him walk away in the window again?
That was so weird, dude. Poor Spencer was like crying to his mom as she's staring at him. It was never going to work between the two of them, honestly. Like, I feel for him. They're cute together, don't get me wrong, but
it was like dating cute more than it was.
His family was not having it.
Yeah.
They were like, this, really, Jeremy? Stop it.
They were pushing her out the door.
Knock it off.
Even though it ended like this, I'm at ease a bit because I know that whoever is in there will take care of you.
Oh, that's sweet.
That is very sweet.
Because they're friends. Also, because he's not that broken up about it, realistically.
He doesn't seem that broken up about it. He seems kind of
He might cry in the car.
He might.
Do you think? I don't think he's gonna.
Like, I really just want you to be happy.
He's like, you can't ever ride in my car again, Jen. That seat's for someone else now.
Never again.
Mild
like,
disappointment at best.
Back to making more money.
Right. He'll wipe up his tears with cash.
Yeah. We have to watch another episode and then the men's tell-all. Wow, we are so far behind. Oh my God. We need to... This is going to be short and sweet because it's getting rolled into another episode. See you on the next one.
No, it's... Okay. None of that is necessary.
Deuces!
Commercials.
All right, back in it. Back in the saddle. Wardrobe change. Day fast forward for us. 5 seconds for you.
Not even. Instantaneous.
Instantaneous? Bam! Yeah, okay.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
You know, she says I make her feel some kind of way, but if that's true, then why? Why can't I feel it?
Whoa. Jesse's like, I'm not qualified for this conversation.
And I feel wanted. I don't feel needed. I don't feel like
What is happening? Whoa.
Maybe he doesn't feel like she loves him enough.
Whoa.
He feels like he loves her, but like he's just not feeling like she's there, is what I'm hearing from all this.
Whoa.
I've told all 3 of these guys that I'm falling for them, and that's what makes this week so exciting. And
do you get the feeling like she's not really into any of them? Because I kind of do.
Yeah, she's like, check the box. I sent them all and fall. You know what I mean?
I'm falling for them, right? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm being mean, but
well, that's how Devon feels, and it's how we and a lot of people think is the front runner.
Do you feel like with the 3 guys that you have left here, the one is here?
Yeah.
That was an apprehensive, yeah.
Do I believe her? No.
Do I believe her? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
I feel like normally people are more like, yes, I'm sure that my person is here.
Marcus, he's always been someone that I saw.
That was walking around, wringing their hands, you know?
Marcus, a fellow hand wringer.
You know, the biggest fear that I've expressed is saying I love you to somebody and then them turning around and saying that to somebody else.
Well, it's kind of going to happen because she's going to tell Marcus that she loves him, and I don't think she's going to tell Devon that, which is hurtful.
Oh.
You look fantastic. Oh my God.
So do you. Missed you.
I missed you.
They're doing another helicopter ride. I told you they got a bundle deal.
All they do is helicopters.
All they do is go in helicopters. Why? Is that the only romantic thing they can think of?
Right?
I'm close to being in love with Devon, and I hope that today is a day that can help us get there.
These, like, I'm close to being in love. Like, you got, like, a bar that's being filled up.
What
like,
does it mean?
Come on, people. And you just really think you're going to get there today? What are you waiting for? him to point at the right trees.
Been with him in a helicopter yet.
Oh, you're right.
She has been with Marcus in a helicopter, right?
Yeah, well, I don't know. Has she?
The plane, at least. So is he upset post-fantasy date then? That's what it seems like.
Is this a fantasy day? Is this fantasy week?
Fantasy freaking sweets, baby. Do you think, though? Do you think they have sex and then he's like, oh my god, I'm literally one of 3. She's about to have sex with 2 more people after me and then decide whether she wants to keep me or not.
Yeah.
Do you think?
And that's what happens to everybody.
And then he loses his mind?
Yeah, probably.
Well, that's beautiful.
Of course it is. Are they going to land at the base of a waterfall?
For sure. We have a lot of waterfalls here in Oregon / Washington. So,
you're less impressed than you would be?
Less impressive, yeah.
No, it's that's a good. How many waterfalls have you like flown over to with a
I don't
bottle
like
of
planes,
champagne?
so to me this is way worse.
Yeah, it's a good point.
Honestly,
actually.
I'd rather hike there.
Also, the waterfall is a nice one, but it's a little.
It's fine.
It's tame.
There's one in the gorge that looks quite a bit like that.
Were they already flying away? It didn't show them do anything next to the waterfall. They walked out with a bottle of champagne, and then they just immediately got back on and flew away.
It was boring, that's why.
I am looking forward to what comes next.
Alien sex.
Katy Perry forever ruined. What's next?
Well, it was Kanye that said that, though.
Well, yeah, but it was Katy Perry's song.
Yeah, Dark Horse.
She paid him money to do that.
Tell you what's next.
Alien sex.
I think I just need a little bit of time for my feelings to catch up to my head. So I'm really just trying to be cautious with it.
Makes
so
sense.
She's not that into him, is what I'm getting.
Yeah. Is she into anybody?
Marcus.
But Marcus isn't into her.
It's complicated.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to get engaged to one of them anyway. And then they're going to see this and feel like shit.
Classic.
The Bachelorette.
The Bachelorette.
And it's because you make me feel so secure in my own skin.
I, too, am in my own skin. I do not wear other people's skin.
Same.
So I had to clarify that. To, dispel any feers that have been coming up in the comments.
This skin is my skin,
yes.
baby.
100% my skin.
We need to adjust the rumors. This is in fact our skin.
I'd like to hear that back. It's important to me.
He's gonna dick her up and then she's still not gonna say the big L.
That would suck, man. Dick her up.
Thank you. I'm not fully in love with Devon yet, but
She keeps on saying that.
This makes me terrified that what if she gets engaged to him though? Because he's the only one that's in love with her and she's not in love with him. Because Jonathan and Marcus have both been like not in love.
My feelings are growing towards that.
And that upsets her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She gets upset by that. But then she is doing the same thing to Devon over here.
Well, I mean, but you can't help your feelings.
Yeah.
like, where do you see it all going? And are you ready for engagement?
I am in love, and I am ready for an engagement.
He's the sure thing.
Yes. I worry she's going to pick him because he's the sure thing. And that sucks because,
is she
he's
really
showing up good for her.
Yeah.
And, if she does that, that sucks.
Yeah.
But sometimes the sure thing is actually, a good choice. That's the Desiree and Chris scenario. Chris was the sure thing.
Do it.
The key.
This does look like a magical key.
For a magical night.
Why does she not seem excited?
For a magical night. Right?
I'm game. I don't even know what that means. Do you want to play a game?
Oh my god. Just put a hole in the door, Devon. Jesus.
Oh, the candles.
How romantic.
I mean,
wow, this is way worse than their suites normally are. Normally the fantasy suites are fancy. This place is just a Radisson.
Radisson.
Good for it.
That'd be crazy if I didn't see that at this point,
Hawaii's expensive though.
I know, but the show really should have.
Yeah.
They should have thought about that. Maybe they don't go to Hawaii then.
Yeah.
Maybe they go somewhere else.
People say Devon looks like Pete Davidson, but after last night, I'd say he's better than Pete Davidson. In every way.
I don't know what that means. Have you
What's
had
that?
sex with Pete Davidson?
Right?
What does that mean? What a weird thing to say.
To feeling aligned in our future and to us.
To us.
She's still not telling him that she loves
Even
him.
after the I mean, by this point, like, Gary and Joey had both said I love you to multiple people, right?
Maybe.
Jerry certainly had.
Gary? Jerry? Gary?
Gary.
What was his name? Gary?
Gary. Well, he said to Leslie and Teresa, right?
It was the final two.
Yeah,
he said it too.
right.
So it wasn't at this point. Although Gary only had two. He only had two fantasy suite
Only
dates.
had 2 fantasy suites. He missed out on his third.
That's all I could handle, to be
I
honest.
know, for real.
After watching her interact with my family, like, the feelings that were there in the moment were just so strong.
I think Jonathan gets cut this episode.
I would agree.
I mean, there's no better place to fall in love than Hawaii.
I mean, there are a lot of places to fall in love. I don't know why.
To me, like Norway.
Brought to you by the Hawaii
Like
Commerce.
under the northern lights in the snow.
Norway.
That's, to me, the best place to fall in love.
You've never been, but you imagine.
Sounds amazing.
Yeah. Northern Lights, snow.
Pickled fish.
Hjem til jul.
Hjem til jul, my favorite
til
show!
jul!
Hjem til jul!
Oh, I missed that shit.
I do too.
That was good.
We gotta rewatch it for this Christmas season.
You think so?
Yeah, Hjem til jul.
And I see no reason as to why it wouldn't keep going.
Their date looks awesome. They're just eating stuff.
Yeah, driving around, having a good time.
I love driving and eating.
Picnic? Yeah.
We have a connection, and it's one that continues to grow. And this is the moment that makes me feel like, we could get there.
She expresses the most, like, confusion over Devon of the three of them.
You think so?
Yeah. I mean, she kept being like, I'm not in love with him. I'm not in love with him. Maybe it's because he told her he's in love with her. Maybe that's part of the pressure.
Yeah, and
but
she feels like...
it
feels weird.
I think going into tonight, I want him to be able to lean into his emotions a little bit more for me.
Shine bright like a tennis ball. Is this their, like, suite?
No, I think this is their pre-suite date. Hopefully they all get equally shitty suites. Otherwise it doesn't really feel fair.
I know, right?
So...
Does she, like, seed people for the...
Devon got the crap room.
Yeah.
Cared about you and how close-knit of a family you guys are. It was really endearing to see him and be a part of.
It's hard to care who she picks when I don't think that she'll stay with any of these people, if I'm being honest. It could happen. She could stay with them. It could be like a forever love. But do I think that it is? No.
Yeah.
I don't think any of these people are going to last.
Yeah.
If I hadn't heard all the stuff people were saying about Marcus, I would actually be pulling for that. I would be like, Marcus, it's a good fit. They're going to be great together,
They're so
whatever.
cute.
But on top of the fact that we've heard some shady stuff about Marcus online,
And the fact that he's non-committal and stuff.
right?
Like,
Yeah, and he's like, I'm not in love with her.
Yeah.
I don't know.
1,000 amazing things that I could just say about you and us.
I love Jonathan. His perspective is so great. Like, he does seem like the most open-minded and, like, very open to, like, the, like, cultural differences. I like him.
Yeah.
Still think he's going home today, though.
So want to open that?
Jen and Jonathan, I hope you've discovered that love.
Like, they give him those fancy keys. I feel like they got to stay in a fancy suite. They were just in a regular hotel room. That key didn't open that hotel room door.
What's the key? The keys are fake.
They are. They're like that escape room we went to that one time. We got a bunch of those fake keys.
Did we?
Yeah.
Okay.
They gave them to us as, like, tokens.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Like, you finished the escape room. Here's the fake key.
Job.
Say, hey, this is my person. I'm so in love.
Oh.
That room looks a lot nicer. What's going on?
Feel incredible. Today has been so...
That's cool. Look at all the wood. And
Yeah,
they're
and
like,
there's,
not in just a regular hotel. They got trees around them and
palms
stuff.
in the background.
Whoa, Devon got the shit room.
Devon got the shit room. Devon's third seed.
Now I'm thinking Devon might go home.
He might win.
It's like a little house up on like a
hill,
ravine
man.
situation.
Yeah, dude.
In the trees.
So much better.
Versus a Radisson?
You're so mad about the Radisson.
It's not actually. I'm sorry, Radisson. It wasn't actually a Radisson.
It's too nice to be a Radisson.
That's harsh, dude. Oh my god.
Is it Radisson?
We're never going to be sponsored by Radisson.
Brought to you by Radisson.
You know what they should do? They should sponsor us, take us to one of their Radisson hotels, and show us that it's better than we think it is.
We can film an episode from the Radisson.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, sponsor us, Radisson.
Turn us from Radisson haters into Radisson lovers.
That's the best way you know? Because if
That's
we
true.
could be convinced by
Yeah.
the Radisson.
But I don't think they
What's
think
the
they can
nearest
convince
Radisson?
us.
You don't think they can
There's
convince us?
probably a Radisson in Portland,
You
dude.
don't think they could convince us? They're like, no, these people are too hard of a sell.
Yeah.
They'd never like our Radisson.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, I do.
I had to look up the
Do they have a
nearest Radisson.
pool?
Do they have a pool? Then I'm sold.
I could see this being something absolutely incredible.
They stayed right off of a waterfall, dude. What did they give Devon? That was horrible.
The Radisson.
Man. Oh my
Dude,
god.
poor Devon got the Radisson treatment. He's still in. Maybe that's why he tries
They were
to
at,
run.
like, an
He's
airport
I
hotel, man.
Yeah. I know where you were with Jonathan.
Right.
I'm leaving. Is that what happens?
Maybe.
I want to be made whole here. You know, I don't want to feel like I'm giving pieces away that I can't get back.
Yeah, he doesn't want to feel like he's giving. And this is the weird thing about these relationships in Bachelor and Bachelorette. This is unlike anything you experience in real life. Most people,
You have to say I love
never
you
get
in
to this
order.
point.
Yeah, you have like
in
a
real
1 in
life.
3 chance of even making it.
Right.
Or if I'm trying to find feelings that just aren't there.
Do you think he might leave? I can't believe he's still here. Final 3, and like I'm not sure what my feelings are for her. Meanwhile, like Spencer was like ugly crying, and he went home like number
Spencer.
5, man.
But I am confident in how I feel, and I know how I feel. I'm in love with Marcus.
That is, I'm like shocked that she is in love with the one person that is like basically thinking about maybe leaving.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When I'm with him, I feel fun and flirty.
He doesn't seem very fun though, and I'm not trying to dig on him, but like she might feel fun and flirty, but he seems kind of dry.
He seems guarded.
Yeah.
It's weird, actually.
She's like, ha ha ha!
That she feels the way she feels with him when he seems so guarded all the time.
Compared to the other two, too.
Yeah.
She wants somebody that doesn't want her.
Yeah.
That's what
it ends up feeling like.
Right? Because the other two guys are way more, like, into her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I feel closer now than also a bit
Scary.
Can be terrifying.
Yeah.
I feel like she's not listening to what he's saying. He's like, I'm afraid about how our lives can fit together. He's like apprehensive. She's like, yeah, totally. She's not picking up on cues or something, right?
He is just there for me. He's stable. He's grounded.
Oh my God, Jen is setting herself up for failure. I feel like, right?
I mean, he's so close to leaving, and he was last time too.
I know, dude. He's 1 foot out the door. He already has tickets.
Oh, we're right here. Oh, a little outside picnic.
Oh, cute.
Lucky us.
This is so cute. What is going on that Devon didn't get a cute situation?
Do you want to do a little
toast? Yeah. So I think this.
The relationship's so boring to me. Like, nothing goes on. They don't talk about anything. She ignores him when he talks about all of his, like, insecurities and problems with the relationship. He ignores her when she talks about how much she's into him, you know?
He's like, great, yeah.
I've been confidently standing on our connection and, like, not really, worrying too much.
Standing on business.
Always sounds like standing on poop to me. You know what I mean? Because, like, you do your business, right?
You stand on it.
You stand on it.
Is he standing on his poop? We
Might
can't make
be.
this another poop episode. You have to stop. Standing on business is an idiom that means to take care of your responsibilities, follow through, and maintain your boundaries. He's standing on business!
He is.
And it's not. It's don't do it.
When I'm with Jen, things are great, things are fine. But I feel like I've had all this kind of, like, uncertainty and, like, doubt.
If you don't feel it, you don't feel it. Like,
I
it
know,
doesn't
dude.
really, like, I can't hate on him for having
Yeah.
all these doubts. Because it's like, if he's not feeling it, that's okay. Everything can align.
Yeah.
And it doesn't mean that you have to be with that person.
And maybe this is the kind of relationship where he would date her for a long time, but to say, I love you, I want to get married in like 2 weeks or engaged in 2 weeks is a totally different thing. It's crazy fast.
It is.
I think a normal response is to say, I'm not there yet.
Right.
That's probably what the majority of people should be feeling at this point.
Hard for me to get to a point where I feel, like, comfortable saying that I'm, like, in love.
Is she going to tell him still that she loves him?
I feel like we've seen her say it. In the
Already?
previews. No, in the previews.
Yeah, in the previews, but not yet, right? She's gonna tell him right now.
I would be lying if I didn't tell you that I am in love with you.
Respect for her in a way though, because I don't think she's doing it manipulatively. She's like, I hear you. I feel very strongly for you.
Yeah.
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 And she's not, and with almost the expectation that it's going to fall on its
Don't
face.
go because I love you. She's like, you know, I am in love with you.
Yeah.
You know, when I am feeling like a bit afraid or uncertain.
I'm confused.
I don't know if he should stay, though, is the thing of it, you know?
Well, she looks a little emotionally broken. Though.
Yeah, well, she knows how Devon feels now.
Yeah. Wow. What goes around comes around.
Because it's hard to just lay your heart on the line and tell somebody you love them and then, like, know that that is not fully reciprocated.
Yeah.
I'm like hopeful. I feel so grateful to still be here.
I can't believe that he's staying after all that. What he said, and I believe this, is like he didn't realize how much he needed to hear her say that, because it would be hard to go into this and put all your walls down, not knowing that the person, like, not knowing whether she would ever fall in love with you.
That's true. That's
you
true.
know?
That could change things.
Yeah.
I don't think it will.
Date yesterday was awesome, and I feel like we needed that.
The Marcus fake out. Like, I get he's actually, like, having emotions and stuff, but, like...
Yeah, it's not really a fake out.
It's
like
every
just
it's
his
every
feelings.
episode.
Well, yeah, he's an emotional guy.
He's got a lot of feelings.
Don't we all?
No. They have a standard rose ceremony on the...
Yeah.
So she bangs 3 people and then gets them all in a room and dumps
They
one?
stand next to each other and she dumps the one that's worst at sex.
Oh my god. Well, she was acting pretty pleased with Devon's sexual prowess.
She did seem pleased.
She did not compliment Jonathan's bedtime behaviors. And she has expressed the greatest feelings for Marcus, so I think saying Jonathan's going home is the easy guess at this point. Oh, I thought that was Jesse just sitting there having a drink. I was like, what's going on?
No, it's Devon stressing.
You know, you can only love somebody like that for so long without getting it back before it just...
I mean, that's like that's a normal response.
Yeah, but
it
hasn't been super long, has it?
It's
or
been
maybe
days
a couple of
at this
weeks
point.
because
no, I think it's
he
just
said
been
it.
days.
He said it before. He said he loved her before all this.
Yeah, it's been a while.
So it's been weeks.
That's true. Yeah.
But the one big question that I wanted to ask her, and that's just, you know, do you love me as much as I love you?
Dumb question, Devon.
She doesn't love you, Devon. She told the camera like 7 times she doesn't
Yeah.
love you.
Yeah, honestly, bro doesn't even know.
I tell her I love her, and she says, well, I can see a future with us. You know, and that's great, you know, but that's not what I'm feeling in this moment.
It's because she sees Marcus as her primary. At least she did before the Marcus date.
Devon's number 2, Max.
Devon's in number 2. Yeah. He might end up being the only one because Marcus just won't pull the trigger. But that's a kind of a shit reason to get engaged with somebody. You're my number 2, but the number 1 didn't say it. Like, ugh.
Maybe she doesn't get engaged to anybody.
I don't know what to do, man.
It's okay,
I don't know what to do.
It's okay. I've watched you. You've given over and over and over.
I've watched you. I'm always watching, Jesse
He
says.
is. Jesse's like God on The Bachelor.
You're right.
Bachelor, Bachelorette.
Yeah.
Why can't I feel it?
Because you're number 2. He feels he's number 2 because he's number 2.
Yeah.
And that sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks.
He can tell.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
Yes. That's basically what he's saying. And it would suck also. Like, you'd feel a little used. Like, even though she's not doing anything wrong. Like, she's doing the show.
You've all signed up for.
But I would feel used.
Yeah.
And I feel selfish because I'm letting that stuff get to me, but it is true, you know, it is.
He's doing a good job of articulating his feelings, honestly.
Yeah.
Because he's not putting, like, undue pressure on her at the moment.
No,
he's
and
just
he's trying
expressing...
to Jesse, not to her, right?
Yeah.
Like, he's talking about it with somebody else first.
Yeah.
You just have to hang on.
Have to, for the show, Devon. For the
I know,
show.
Jesse.
We can't let you leave because of the show,
sick
Devon.
Bastard, Jesse. But it is true that if he wants a relationship with Jenny, he has to hang on. Because he might get that. My guy. Let's go! Those are my Z phrases, I know.
I only really know, like, alpha phrases.
Alpha phrase? Yeah.
Skibbity.
Mew Mew.
Ohio.
Ohio. Look at this Ohio ass motherfucker coming up here on Jen.
What a Sigma Chad. He's lost his Riz.
He's lost his Riz, dude. You gotta find your Riz.
Hey.
Tomorrow night.
Oh, shit. Got.
The end. Thank you all for being here. Like and subscribe. We're gonna try and get these other ones out soon. Our mentals are on the decline right now.
Bad mentals.
Bad mentals.
Bad mentals.
But we appreciate watching shows with y'all. I just gotta say this. One thing. We talked about it already.
What?
The late season for The Bachelor.
Oh, it's tough.
Drags.
It's tough.
It
It's
drags. It's just like an hour of just like looking at the scenery.
It's an hour and a half, dude.
I know, dude.
Oh, you're saying half-hour content, hour
Yeah,
of scenery?
absolutely. You're just like...
It's a lot. It's a lot of boring conversations that all kind of feel the same because they have, like, keywords. What is that called? When people have words?
Yeah.
They have words that they use.
You know, beginning of a Bachelor season is like Giga Chad. And the end of the Bachelor season is like Sigma Chad.
I can't do it with this stuff. Like, I can't. I don't know the alpha phrases. I know them enough to just say
you know
the
what
words.
a Giga Chad is, right?
I don't know.
Giga Chad's like the big chin and you're like, you're cool.
No. What are these
Giga
children
Chad?
out there doing? I don't know. Man. They're watching toilets fight each other.
All right, so we're going to see y'all for the next episode. Men's Tell-All actually looks exciting. Y'all seen it already, but we're going to watch it soon.
Woo! Baby! Okay, bye!
Bye!
Then I got it knocked, and I started going,
ridiculous.
Oh, that was a tearjerker.
Hey, we're gonna go on a cruise this summer. You should come with us.